Welcome back to all of you. The St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame just named its new class, adding 12 new inductees whose careers span professional leagues, the Olympics, high school sports, and sports media. The inductees in this year's class will be honored with a celebration dinner. And here to tell us all about it is Ed Wheatley, the executive director of the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame. Ed has been a guest here on this program several times because he does it all, including leading this effort. Ed, it's so good to see you ahead of this big induction next week. Please tell us what makes this class so special.
Well, again, it's a very diverse class, and it's not just about the present, it's the past. That's what we try to. St. Louis is the best sports town in America, and we need to make sure that is spread across the country because we have such a diverse history, long history in St. Louis sports, so we want to put it in. You know, we've got the tackle, Mike Jones, keeps that ball 6 inches from crossing the planes. Rams get a Super Bowl championship. We have so many people. Layla is an example who was the inspiration, a moment in St. Louis sports history that helped us get a Stanley Cup. We have the DeWitt family who goes back 120 years with Bill Sr. and what he did with the Cardinals and the Browns and led all the way then to his son, Bill Jr., and now Bill III. It's such a history that makes St. Louis Cardinal baseball so special. And then we go into, so many Pat Maroon's coming back in, 3 rings in a row. One of them came here. And then we have Al Joyner, Jackie's brother. Oh. He was an Olympic gold medalist himself, and we're going to honor him. And like I said, we have 12. The Hummers. How many of your viewers out here remember in the 70s, the mid-70s, St. Louis Hummers, the women's professional fast-pitch softball was one of the best in the country. And that is just part of what we're touching here. And it's going to be a fantastic night. And
what I think is so interesting about this event, it's held at the Missouri Athletic Club downtown next Wednesday. Tickets are available. Is the format that you are doing this in. Will you please explain to our friends at home what they are going to hear that night?
Well, you're going to see this cavalcade of St. Louis athletic stars. But what we do is we don't have them come up and give their own interviews. We have interviews with some of the best sports announcers and people in our city, for Tom Ackerman, Bob Ramsey does some, Randy Carricker. We have them all there giving input and having a nice 8-minute interview with these 12 classes. And it's a great time to rekindle memories of St. Louis greatness.
Especially going into Super Bowl weekend and the start of the Winter Olympics. The timing is just perfect. Ed, thank you.
Thank you very much.
And friends, there are still some tickets available.
We're a full house, getting close.
And it should be. So to purchase tickets, head to stlhof.com. We'll also post this segment following the show at firstalertforward.com/mystl live.